Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Ugarte. And it's Van Dijk. Barcelona controlling the possession in this early phase. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Zanetti. Ugarte. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Shot at goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. James.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Reinders. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread it left. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Kerkez. Ugarte. 30 minutes gone. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Floated through. Donnarumma can get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Reinders. And this is Depay. Shoots! In for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Memphis Depay.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Great vision. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Ugarte. And it's Reinders.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Ugarte.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Peter, it's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Another throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Xavi Simons. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Reinders. That is good alertness. Van Dijk. He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Dijk. And it's Ugarte. Akanji. Now Ugarte. Simons. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Distributed tidily. Messi, he has found the way through. And that's the keeper's ball. Now, can they get him away? And this is Depay, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now this could be a chance. Some rest. Here's a chance! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mbappe!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21, Xavi Simons.
And it's Kirkes.
Mbappe gets into some space. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Reinders. And this is Messi.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
It's their second
Number
corner of the
15,
game.
Hazard. Number 24, McKennie. Number 10, Mbappe.
Son Heung-min
On the
falls
field.
short.
Number 8,
Son Heung-min.
Semenyo.
And it's Kirkes.
Number 11,
Van
Mohamed
Dijk
Salah.
gets it clear.
Number 14,
And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising.
He's through, now is he in? It is a corner.
There's the header!
And he's denied. And it's hoisted clear.
And now a sudden chance to counter. James. And that has left him in a heap.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
That's a cute ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he was quick to react. Ugarte. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space. Akanji gets across to intercept that.
Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Reinders.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Mbappe!
Van Dijk makes the interception. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Camavinga. Akanji. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Asensio. Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Barcelona finding their passes. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Kerkez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that was vital. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative input for those up front with his searching passes from
Messi! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Zanetti,
He's got full!
what a be quick.
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Depay.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. It's Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yehi.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
That's Ruben Neves. And that could set him on his way. And that's
Decent chance! Harry Kane off the scale! A finish of true class!
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And he whips a terrific header. It's hit the crossbar. And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Oh, what a mistake! Messi. Ruben Neves. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Spain looking to pass their way through. Here's Depay. Reinders. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Kirkes. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk. Hernandez. Oh no, this does not look good. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, given away. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Camavinga. He's in space and looking for options. Bullish header! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. That's very neat. Plays it across. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Neves. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisión.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hernandez. And here's Messi. Oh, super ball. Ruben Neves. And this is Depay. Great shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Ruben Neves. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Reinders. And it's been given away. Played out to the right. Hernandez concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Spain are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
So
dorsal
the manager
11.
can make a change
El
for the
dorsal
first time in the
18.
game here.
Messi. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. El dorsal 14.
Camavinga.
El dorsal 25.
Now it's Messi. Camavinga! Ruben Neves.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Fernandes. And Gehi. Akanji. Van Dijk. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible...
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? It's in! Again, we are level. What a... Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gehi. Antonio Silva. And Gehi. Akanji. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk. Antonio Silva. And Gehi. And it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Fernandes. Opts for safety. And it's Van Dijk. Antonio Silva.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
To Ruben Neves. João Neves. And Gehi. Akanji. And it's Ruben Neves. And Fernandes.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now he's got space here. Spread neatly.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's it.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.